Welcome to the Becks, a podcast that explores multimedia horror with hosts Becky and Sydney. Join us as we talk about movies, books, video games, music, and much, much more.
Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Sydney Rebecca.
And I'm Rebecca Snow.
And we are the Becks. Welcome back.
Sorry about missing a week.
Yeah.
Sydney decided to get sick. Well, she didn't decide to get sick, but it found her.
I have a shitty immune system. And it wasn't fun. I would have preferred to have been recording. And
You would not have preferred to be at work.
True. Well, not when I felt like that anyway.
No, I'm sure.
But it's fine. I'm back now. I am better. And I never got as bad as Doc did.
No, he was pretty sick. It still went backpacking.
He's insane. He's an insane man. Poor Robin, too. She had something different than I did. But she was telling me earlier that, 4 different things are going around right now.
We had a patient today who got a phone call from someone telling them to avoid everybody because I guess whatever they had was super bad, too.
Joy of joys.
Yeah.
I'm going to... Probably when we're out and about tomorrow, I'm going to pick up some immune support stuff to take with me. Do you have extra masks? I think I'm going to mask up at the airport.
I may have a couple. If not, we can stop and buy some.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Better safe than sorry, I say.
Just easier, Especially flying and all those people. And
recycled air.
Yeah. I'm good with looking like the person that's the weirdo wearing a mask because I would rather not be sick.
Yeah. So, let's talk about FrankenFest. It was so fun.
FrankenFest in Detroit at historic Fort Wayne.
And Fort Wayne was super cool.
It was. I am so sad, though. I will say this right off the get-go. I'm so sad that they are not restoring the buildings. Apparently, it was a museum at one point where you could see all the signs. And it's really a cool place. Super creepy.
Very creepy.
And I'm sure the dilapidated buildings make it more creepy. But it's a really cool place. And I'm sad that it's crumbling. I hope to see them do something to it. Someone to come in and restore it. Because it's cool. We were in the barracks building. Mm-hmm. That's where all the entertainment was, I guess.
Yeah.
We did not do a talk that day. We were just there as backup in case, but we were able to meet a lot of people and talk to a lot of people, and we got put in the room with the reptile rescue.
Yeah,
so that was cool.
Becky held the snake.
I did. I held a snake. I was considering adopting a bearded dragon who was a very grouchy old man.
He was so grouchy.
But he got adopted. Yay. And so did the snake.
They did really good, yeah. When we left a little bit early. They only had 2 left because I think there was 3 left and a person literally came in and was like, wait, we want to adopt one of these. So 2 left when we left. And it was cool to watch people just get educated about reptiles and stuff because they can be just as good pets as, cats or dogs.
Oh, and there's a lot of people that were super excited to be in there and holding them, and people that literally were so excited about adopting them. And the rescue that was there is called Saving Scales Reptile Rescue, and they're excellent. They are super nice, they're super helpful, they're super informative.
Very knowledgeable, yeah. I asked about snake lungs because I'm like, do they breathe through their skin? I don't know anything about it. And apparently they have one big long lung and then a tiny one that's shriveled and useless. So that was interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun that day with them because we were literally in a room with them all day long.
Yeah.
Which, again, we talked about this before. We thought it was going to be super cool that we were in that room with them, which it was. But it's not super cool when you are so not even looked at because everybody loves the reptiles.
Yeah, we were not as interesting. It's hard to compete with live animals.
Yeah. So we have to get a live animal to take with us. Something cool.
We need a mascot.
We do.
We need a buddy.
Wouldn't a bird, like a raven or a mockingbird or something, be super cool that talked?
That would be cool.
Would be
I don't know anything about raven rearing.
I can't take care of birds, so whatever. I had one that lived 17 years, but the other 2 died quickly.
What'd you do to them?
They just died. They were parakeets.
Becky.
Just died.
They lived so long. What did you do?
Not parakeets, apparently. I had a cockatiel that lived for 17 years. So, yeah. She was like 21 when she died.
Well, no one
She survived, but the parakeets, I will never adopt another one.
No one sell your parakeet to Becky.
No.
She'll kill it. Or maybe do if you want to get rid of it.
Truth.
Never mind. This is really dark. Okay. We're going to continue talking about
FrankenFest. So there was a lot of really cool people at FrankenFest. We met a lot of really cool people. The Baron and Cindy night show, they came around, and I think we were on their live video.
Yeah,
They recorded us as they were walking through, so that was neat.
Yeah, they couldn't hook up to the internet. It wasn't really working. So they had to fly by the seat of their pants a little bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like they handled it really well.
Yeah, that building was like a tomb when it came to any kind of cell activity.
Yeah, it was all cement and...
Yeah.
You know.
It's old. It was pretty cool. It was creepy, though.
Like, our half of the building, the electricity didn't work. None of the outlets worked or anything, so that was kind of funny.
It was.
But it worked on the side that the reptile people were on, which was good because they have heat lamps and all that shit, so.
Exactly. So that was cool. We didn't really get to talk to a lot of the other people that were there, like the podcast and everybody that was presenting that day, because we were just busy talking to people, and it was hard to leave the table because there were so many people there that day.
Yeah, immediately there were just tons of people coming through the building. We gave out so many business cards. We talked to so many people. Hopefully we got some new listeners.
Yeah, we're hoping so. Yeah, we'd like to first and foremost thank Jerry and Krista who put on the FrankenFest. They're awesome. They're always so sweet and so helpful and always really concerned and always super appreciative of our drive down, because we're 3 hours away. No matter what, we're at least 3 hours away from wherever they're at. But we really enjoy it. So it doesn't seem like a huge deal.
No, it's fun and it's good networking. I mean, we love spooky things, so these events are cool because we get to go and look at all the different vendors. We were both able to get away from the table a couple of times, but not for very long.
No, it was super busy. So prior to the event, we received an email from an artist. Her name is Rebecca Miller, and she is with Rebecca Miller Illustrations. She is amazing. She was letting us know that she loved our podcast, that she listens to it while she's doing her art, which that is so flattering, and it's just unbelievable to think
we love you.
Yes, we do. So another Rebecca. So that was really cool. And we were able to meet her, and it was super exciting, and
it's very surreal to meet someone who, like, we don't know personally at all, and it's super flattering.
Yeah. It's not someone that we've known. It's not a friend. Well, she's a friend now, but it wasn't a friend of either of us. And she just reached out to us to tell us how excited she was to meet us and how much she loves our podcast. And that is just, I can't even, it's very surreal. You're like, us?
Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah. Are you sure?
But she literally name dropped 2 episodes, and we talked about it a little bit when we met her too. So, and her art is super good. All of the people that we talk about in this episode, we'll do a little link on Facebook when we upload the episode, so you guys can look at their art and support them, because, you know, they're struggling, starving artists too. Well, maybe not as much as us, but
And these are just a few of the artists that were there. Mm-hmm. There are so many there with such great art. These are just a few that we are actually going to touch on, because we actually purchased some of their art for the studio, for our homes, for ourselves.
Yeah, we purchased 2 of Rebecca's works for the studio.
Yeah.
And we got some stickers from her too. Her stuff is super cute, and just it's so fun.
Yeah. And no AI. None of this is AI generated, which is even more amazing. That's what I love about the FrankenFest, too, is there's no AI generated.
Yeah, it's against the rules. Like, you can lose your vendor spot if you sell AI stuff. So they have integrity, damn it. So, yeah, shout out to Rebecca if you're listening now. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support very much.
We do. It was so great to see you. You know that because we told you, but yes.
Yeah, we got a cute photo with her too, so.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it on our Facebook, check it out because, the 3 Rebeccas.
So the next artist that we met and talked to was Holly Bones. And her last name is Schoenfield. What do you call that? Her artist handle is Holly Bones. She is also super incredibly talented. She had enormous pieces that were originals that she had painted. And she did a live painting
while she was there,
while she was there, too. And her use of color, and it's just super, super incredible. I would have, if I had a couple $1,000, I would have taken a couple of those home.
Oh, me too. Some of her pieces were just so breathtaking. Like, we were just wandering around. We had already set up. We were there super early because we didn't know where we were going, and we had stayed about 20 to 30 minutes away. So we got up early. We went. I had my son and his girlfriend with us. They helped us set up. We got everything set up. They took off and went to Henry Ford Museum, and we went to walk around, see if we could find Rebecca, and just see, who was setting up. It's kind of nice because you don't get a lot of time when you're there once everybody shows up.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice just to get a little glimpse of people while they're setting up. And Holly's pieces I stopped and kind of smacked Sydney's arm, and I'm like, look at that. And it's just gorgeous. And they were so cool. Her and her boyfriend,
so nice.
super cool, super nice. We had a nice conversation with them. She said that they are hoping to do an indie film festival at some point. Mm-hmm. And we're hoping that she does reach out to us when she does that, because we would love to be there and experience that. She likes everything spooky, and the character that she portrays a lot in her art has a name and a story. And she was telling one of the customers that was standing there when I was purchasing a couple pieces more of it. And I didn't really get the whole thing, but I'm sure she'd share it with anybody, and it's just really cool. And they're beautiful. They're just so breathtaking. So we bought some stickers, and we each bought
a couple of her prints.
And yeah, I love them. Love, love, love. We've seen so many talented artists. I'm like, all we do is talk.
I know. Well, and the thing is, too, is the 3 artists that we're talking about in this episode that we're kind of shouting out specifically, each art style is so different.
Right? It is.
So they're each super unique, and they each have something just really special about them. The next one, Pumpkins and Pomegranates. Good Witch, Spooky Bitch. I love that so much.
I know.
So her little flyer said, neurodivergent woman-owned acrylic paintings. No AI used. She is super cool, too. She does a lot of black and white works. Mm-hmm.
And we've seen her at a couple shows.
Yeah.
She's been at a couple of the ones that we've been at. And I've looked at her work before and loved a couple of her pieces. And I finally bought one of her prints. And I'm super excited. I will definitely be sharing that print for sure, because that's one of the ones I loved. And she was doing a piece when she was there, too.
Oh, she did a live one, too?
Yep.
That's
she was
awesome.
working on a piece when I walked up and talked to her a little bit. So yeah, she's just really cool. She's a domestic violence survivor, so a lot of her stuff goes into her art, and, whether it's her trauma or getting through her trauma. But she's just a really nice girl.
Super down to earth.
Yep. And, yeah, check her out, too. She's got some really cool pieces. I have a piece up at work that she did for Mental Health Awareness Month. And she did little postcards for that. And so I bought one of those, and I have it up at work with me. And I absolutely love that one, too. They're really hauntingly cool. And I can say that about Holly Bones, too. Hers are kind of hauntingly cool, but yet some of hers is, I don't know, it's just so different. They're all so different.
Yeah.
I love them all.
All 3 of these artists, they are so different from each other. That's why I was just thinking, when we started talking, I'm like, wow, okay, so Rebecca, so different from Holly, so different from pumpkins and pomegranates. Like, totally wild. But they're also talented, and they are all reasonably priced.
And like we said, that's just 3 of the artists that were there. They had over 100 vendors, I believe.
There were so many really, really cool vendors. Those are just the 3 vendors that we purchased from specifically. And there were a couple other ones we purchased from. But those ones were the ones that we wanted to highlight because, they best represent what we do here. So.
Yeah. And I will say 100% going to FrankenFest is well worth it. I would go if I wasn't even a presenter or a vendor or whatever. They just have so much going on. And I think they're just going to grow each year. Because they have tunnels at the fort. And they were bringing things out of the tunnels. There was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They came walking out of the tunnels.
I'm so mad I missed that.
She didn't see it. And I didn't
so
even take
fucking
pictures.
angry that I missed that. Dude, child me would have peed.
Yeah, they just came walking out of the tunnels. I was like, what is happening?
It's so fucking cool. I'm so mad.
Dinosaurs came out of the tunnels.
Hell yeah.
Those are the only 2 I saw. So I don't know what else came out of the tunnels.
Never
I
saw
think probably
anything.
Mia came out of the tunnels, the Bride of Frankenstein. Our friend Mia.
Oh yeah, shout out to
She,
Mia.
I think, came out of the tunnels at one point.
She was so busy.
She was. I think we saw her twice. Maybe.
Like, as busy as the Port Huron one was, this one was obviously, like, way busier.
It was nonstop.
Yeah.
From the moment they opened the gates early because it's from 11 to 6, and at like 10:40 people were coming in already. We were like, oh, we better go.
Like, hello.
Yeah.
There are people here. And what's cool about FrankenFest, too, is that it's free to enter. When they do the entertainment and stuff like that, though, like the speakers and stuff, that you have to pay to see. But it's really reasonably priced. It's only $5.
$5, yeah.
So.
To get into the barracks building where we were,
Yeah.
where all the entertainment took place, it was $5 to get in there.
Mm-hmm.
And that was meeting all of the presenters that were there and coming in to adopt any of the reptiles.
Mm-hmm.
And you could tour some of the building.
Yeah.
And so it was pretty neat. And the building's super cool. Sydney and I went up a couple flights of stairs. We wanted to do a drawing for the book that we gave away. And we went into one of the barrack rooms and decided that men back then were very tiny little men.
They were short.
Yeah, because the beds were, either they were short. I feel bad if there was a tall man in there because the beds were, 5 feet long maybe?
You'd have to fold yourself in half.
Crazy.
They were really small. Like, I'm 5'2", and I think that I would have been very cramped.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure you would have.
So,
they were not long at all.
I
Tiny little
literally
beds.
thought that they were like children bunk beds.
Yeah, it's exactly how they looked.
It's crazy.
So it's super cool place. I do want to give a shout out to one of the food trucks.
My gosh.
Not that I'm singling one out as my favorite because we didn't try anybody else, so I can't even tell you. But they were so nice to us. So they were at Port Huron.
They were.
And they were at Detroit. Their name is the Cracked Egg on Wheels. And they have the best chicken tenders. They're so good.
You can tell they're hand breaded.
Yeah. And
so
when we were in
delicious.
Port Huron, we got their loaded fries that had chicken and cheese and bacon. And I don't even know. They were waffle fries and they were good.
Yes.
And they also have homemade banana pudding. And they put the banana pudding in a waffle cone. So how can you go wrong, right? And we bought that when we were in Port Huron. Mm-hmm. We put it in the fridge. We got busy. We took it back to the hotel room. Sydney's sugar crashed in the middle of the night to the point where, like, she was dying.
Yeah, it was, like, low. It wasn't even
How
reading.
she even made it to the fridge to get the pudding, I don't know. But she ate quite a bit of it, which is cool. I don't want my friend dying, so we're good. But I was like, oh, there's still some left. I'm going to take this home. I put it in the cooler. Well, the ice melted. It fell in the ice. It got ruined.
Yeah,
I did
it got
not
all
get
wet
the
and
banana
soggy
pudding.
and
So I was sad. But I was super excited when we saw him there at Detroit. And I went and I told the girl the story. Like, I'm a weirdo. I talk too much. And I told her that it had gotten ruined and Sydney had ate most of it. You know, whatever. My whole story. And so we went to pick up our order when it was done, and she's like, I heard that you didn't get your pudding because it got ruined. And she's like, what happened? And I told her, and she's like, oh, I'll give you a free one. I'm like, absolutely not. No. It was my fault it happened. And Sydney needed to eat what she needed to eat, so it wasn't a big deal. But she insisted that we take 2 drinks for free.
Yeah.
Which, how unbelievably nice is that? It had nothing to do with them. And let me tell you, the banana pudding
so fucking good.
So good. If you can find them, I believe they may have a brick and mortar store because this one is on wheels. So they may have a brick and mortar somewhere in the Detroit area. But it's the Cracked Egg on Wheels food truck. Their banana pudding is the best.
They have just good food in general.
Yeah, everything was amazing. And like I said, they went above and beyond, and I just wanted to give a shout out to them because that was super nice.
The girl that was working too, she was so nice because she saw our t-shirts. You know, we wear our branded t-shirts, and she's like, okay, I'll call out the Becks when your order's up. And I'm like, that's perfect. And she did.
She did.
She's like, order for the Becks.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, that's us. So it's us. And we have fans, Rebecca. So, yeah, no, it was all a great day. We met some people that owned a hearse that was there, which weird hearse. It was a hearse / ambulance.
Yeah.
And we met that family, mom, dad, son. I don't even remember their names, so I'm super sorry, but they were super cool. We have pictures. We put them up on our Facebook.
So when their son came to the table, it was when you were gone.
Yeah.
He was like, I just saw Weapons. I love that movie. Did you guys talk about that? And I'm like, yeah, we have an episode on it. And he's like, what'd you think? And I visibly hesitated, and he was like, uh-oh. I was like, God damn it, why'd you have to bring up Weapons? I'm like, it's a good episode. You should listen to it. But you can leave a hate comment. It's okay.
It was a great experience.
Yeah.
I hope that they do invite us back, and I would love to speak again.
I'd really like to speak again, yeah.
So we're hoping to go back next year, even if it's just to hang out. Lots of good people, really good experience. It was super easy to get to. I don't like driving in the city. It's a huge thing for me, but pat me on the back. I did it.
She did do it.
Lots of craziness that was going on down there.
Fine. No, there wasn't anything crazy that happened.
No,
Everything was fine.
Everything was fine. We did have Korean barbecue for the first time. I've never felt so dumb.
Yeah. Okay, this is what I will say. Is we were very upfront about the fact that we had never been to a Korean barbecue before and that we knew nothing. We absolutely were totally lost, and our waiter abandoned us. He straight up abandoned us. We saw him twice.
We even told other wait staff, because they come to your table too. It said that you really don't have a actual waiter, but anybody can help you. So we actually, I think, told 2 other people that we knew nothing, and no one helped us. It was delightful. I enjoyed the food.
Was good.
I know which meat I don't want to order next time. I know which meat I will order more of next time. Mm-hmm. But I felt like a dummy. He comes, our grill is black, people. Black. Like burned soot. Black.
Yeah, like...
And he says, do you want a grill change? And I'm like, what?
We're literally done.
We're done. We're wrapping it up. We're out of there. We're going to get some ice cream. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. That's the last thing we're cooking. We didn't even know that was a thing that you're supposed to change your grill. We had no idea.
Yeah.
Nobody told us anything.
Nothing. We were told nothing.
But it was good. We had fun. That was Keegan's birthday present. Dinner. That was his dinner. His birthday present was going to Henry Ford Museum. But we had a good time.
It was a good time.
Sydney and I met a lot of people. And we're hoping that they're like signing up and listening to us and following us, and now we just need to figure out what other events we're going to go to.
I would love to go to Motor City Nightmares, but that one's hard because it's in the middle of the week and like we work at the same place.
And they're not going to give us the time off to go play with our podcast. Which
is fair.
Is very fair. You can't blame them. But I do think that Motor City Nightmares should move it to the weekend. I think are they Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or just Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
I think they're Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah,
so
if we could just... I might have to call in. Lauren, you
Lauren
did not hear this. You did not. Lauren would support us. She would be like, you guys need to take that day off and go. It's Motor City Nightmare. She'd go with us.
It's true. So yeah, that was FrankenFest, Fort Wayne.
Thanks, Jerry and Krista.
Thank you so
everybody that was there.
And thank you everyone who came and talked to us.
Yeah, thanks for giving us some time.
I feel kind of like I'm trying to sell something, which I am, but also it's free. So
yeah,
it doesn't cost you any money to listen to us.
Exactly. No, it doesn't. It might soon when we get very famous. Toss of the hair. Just kidding.
She did toss her.
I did. So that's FrankenFest. We're very thankful to the people that make that possible. Come see us next year when we go.
And when we speak.
And all that good stuff.
Yes.
Look it up. You won't be disappointed. Everybody that was there seemed very happy. Shout out to the guy that was at Port Huron during our speaking presentation.
Yeah.
And he came to our table to see us too and entered to win the Mary Shelley book as well. We never got his name.
I know. I was so
at either event. But we recognized him and I wish we would have said something. It was kind of there was
when
a
he came
lot
to
going
the table
on.
When he came to the table this time, there was like 700 people.
Yeah.
So it was not the best time. Because we were like, oh, hey, it's you, and then he was gone.
Yeah.
Poof. Bye-bye.
We were like, hey, he was there because he really engaged with us at our Port Huron presentation. So that was really nice. And to see him again, that was cool. But yeah, we didn't really get to talk to him. And again, shout out, guy, I don't know your name, but you knew a lot about Frankenstein.
Super. It was such a nice thing for him to engage with us during our speaking. Like, it really just made
it easier.
Yeah.
Because that was our very first ever public. It's one thing sitting here talking to each other because we do it all day.
Yeah.
It's another talking in front of a bunch of people to each other.
That you don't know, that potentially know a lot more about the thing that you're talking about than you do,
yeah, because I don't know if you noticed, but it's not like we sit around and research things. We just talk about our opinion of things. Yeah. We enjoy them. We read them. We watch them. Whatever. We're not out.
We do a little bit.
We do a little bit of research, but it's not. That's
we're not
what
doing.
We're in it for.
We're not making like video essays.
No.
And doing stuff like that. Like, we're not listing our sources.
I try to always be correct. Try. Sometimes things aren't correct. We say things that are incorrect, but we have fun, and that's what we're here to do: is have fun. Yeah. Not be like a documentary series. That's not us.
Yeah. We don't like write out scripts or anything. This is just us. We're so authentic.
Yes, we are. Anyway, so that's FrankenFest.
Today the pod, tomorrow the world. My name is Sydney Rebecca.
And I'm Rebecca Snow.
And we're the Becks.